Hey, what's happening, Pokemon people? My name is Nick, and joining you today, you're joining me so we can play some expanded in Pokemon TCGO. I know last video when we opened our uncommon chest, we said we were gonna play some standard, some Lapras, Ninetales. I want to, but I'm having a lot of fun right now in expanded. I only started playing like a month and a half ago, and just the selection is awesome. I was playing standard for so long and trying to keep up with all the big boys and their big cards and tons of packs, and I was able to do it, and I'm probably still am, but expanded allows players to make some really quality creative decks without having to lay out, hundreds of packs in order to do so. You can play Lele and expanded, and I do play full art in, but you know, you don't have to because the amount of selection you have is just awesome. Um, so I am doing Mega Gallade and Forretress today. If you're unfamiliar, Fortress is a card out of Flashfire. It evolves from Pineco. And when you evolve the Pokemon, you put one damage counter on each of your opponent's Pokemon, on the bench and all. And then you walk in, ideally, you walk in with Mega Gallade with Unwavering Blade, and you do 110 damage to the uh, Pokemon up front, your opponent's Pokemon up front, and then 30 damage to each of the bench Pokemon that have damage counters on it. So you're really just laying in damage. It's really fun actually. Um, you see a lot of people quitting on you, but some people I think are curious to watch it get played because it's fun to watch, it's fun to play, it's fun to be on the other end of it. A lot of strategy involved. While we're waiting for an opponent, go ahead and hope you guys had a wonderful July 4th. Please subscribe, like this video. Let me know in the comments what you did on your 4th of July, if you went and saw fireworks or anything. Let's go ahead and tell you that I live in northern Colorado, and I live in a pretty decent sized suburban area. It's not a metro by any means. It's a bigger city in Colorado though, and we went to this town of Windsor, Colorado, and the fireworks display is just really good. They just do a fantastic job. Um, Usually they have live music. We've lived here for this is our third year. We come from Orlando, Florida, and um, they did a good job. There was no live music this year, which is kind of bummer, but we made it work. We were able to play in the sand, and we brought squirt guns and made castles and stuff. And sand castles in northern Colorado are nothing what you would think of if you live on the coast anywhere. The sand isn't sand. It's like crushed rock. It's ridiculous. Ridiculously fun. I like it here. I do. I could deal without the summer. Coming from Florida and living in a place where it snows now, I have become the biggest winter person. Summer sucks, man. We went back to Florida last year for my brother's wedding, and it was just like, oh, you're always drenched in sweat. Here, our summers are hot, but it's like being under a heat lamp. Rather than just being surrounded with humidity, the sun is just a pain in the neck. And then the summer, of course, only lasts like 2 months, and we're right back into what seems to be winter immediately. I've seen snow here as late as early June and as early as October. So, you do the math there. How long is your summer and how long is your winter? All right. We got Gallade up front, which is a good position to be in. But other than that, it's kind of rough right now. Go ahead and bring our Pinecos out. We'll save our Sycamore for next turn. No energies. Where are they at? I mean, I play so many energies. You would think that uh, something would come out there. It's like you play 10 basic Pokemon, you know, your evolutions, and then your 30 plus trainers, and then your 10 plus energies, usually. And there's like, here you go. Here's a bunch of evolution Pokemon and energies that don't provide any draw support. Good luck. There we go. And we'll Sycamore out. I'd like to have those Spirit Links in my hand, but we'll just rough it the old way. And we'll call that our turn. I'll use that switch next turn and Unwavering Blade. Since I'm playing Dimension Valley, Unwavering Blade only costs me 2 energies. And then looks like he's having some energy troubles too. Which really, I'm going to take advantage of him no playing and just call and say he doesn't have much in his hand. Excuse me. Because I'm likely going to Sycamore this turn once I get my Gallade up front. Yeah. Dude, I don't even need to use the switch. What? Oh, you know what? Might as well. We're still getting 6 fresh cards. Forgot that was in there. We'll just pull our Shaman out. We'll leave everything else in there. I'll save the Shaman for next turn. I don't really need to use the Hoopa. Should have pulled the Glade out. That's okay. Victini was a weird choice there because it's a one-hit knockout. He's just giving me 2 prize cards at this point. I like that Victini. We'll just burn up some cards here. So Shaman's more useful. And I didn't want to use the Skyfield yet. It's only 1 card. So yeah, we'll take our prize cards. If anything, we can get away from Charizard this turn. Just lay some more damage on it. What are we looking at there? 150. That was a waste of an elixir. Can't see my hand though, can you? Ooh. 40 damage to 2 of your opponent's Pokemon. It's an interesting choice. I mean, the Fennekin was knocked out no matter what. That was probably was. I wouldn't call it a misplay, just an oversight. I could have laid a lot more damage on Charizard. But I mean, no matter what now, that Charizard's French frickin' toast. Yeah, that was a good idea. I haven't found a fire deck that I truly love. I've been trying to play some Houndoom. It's cool. It's fun. We'll just get ourselves a fresh hand here. Because why not? Maybe we'll get a Forretress out of it. Yup. Yes. Yes. The only time I wouldn't use that is when you're showing me a Drampa. Even then, I might, because I like it. This guy, I mean, it could be a good deck. He just had a lot of trouble getting energy out. He was having a lot of trouble. Great. Up the versus ladder we go. I'm dancing to the Pokemon music. I know I don't put it on my videos, but it's in my ears. I really enjoy it because I listen to it all day. Storm Reaper. Sure. Scary. People are funny with their Pokemon gamer tags. Like, I mean, it's not fair to call it a kid's game, but, you know, it's a light-hearted game. Let's call it that. And then you play Storm Reaper 666, and he's playing a Houndoom and something Satan deck. I don't know what he's playing. I think it was Dark. Righty. I'll save my N for next turn. Yeah. Just cause. Maybe not. Yeah. I mean, I was going to say that he's going to switch my Pokemon. I could just switch the energies with the energy switch and then force evolve the Gallade and in 2 turns from now, but no worries. Oh, he didn't switch. He's a beautiful man. If you have the same number of cards in your hand as your opponent, this attack does 60 more damage. So 120 puts me at plus 140, 150 now. Puts me up to 190. Okay. What's the HP? 110. I mean, I've never seen this combination of cards before, so we could be seeing... I mean, people that are watching this video could be seeing something interesting that I'm not. But we will surely see, I guess. I mean, I do have the energy to put on my next Gallade. Looks like I'm going to get knocked out here. Reverse Valley. I'm listening to my daughter play Roblox in the background, which you're more than welcome to add her on. Same gamer tag that I use here on Pokemon, the Nicholas 87. She's 4. Remember that. Now, boys. This is a slow match. Slow, slow, slow. May have just got quicker. We'll just clear some of this out. Well, Forretress is going to put 10 damage on everyone. And I don't want to burn this right now, but why not? Doesn't look like I'm going to have an opportunity to use it. We'll get him to stop adding energies to everything. Three energies to switch and do 50 damage to the new Pokemon. I guess. I got Pokemon in my ears. I can hear Roblox. Sorry this match is so slow, guys. Usually with this deck, and this is what I really like about it, the play is just extraordinarily fast. I mean, you're looking at usually, and you're getting a Skyfield out, you're getting a Hoopa, at least one of your Hoopa out, and then you're getting Shaman on top of that, some Forretress laid out, you're getting some energy on Gallade. That'll help right there. And it didn't. Okay. I mean, you got something started, you know. And we will in some way get a fresh hand out of it. No Toxic Laser. I actually just got a playset of those cards. Traded away some Wishy-Washy, I believe. Came across a really cool card, and probably everyone else knows about it. It's Politoed. Politoed allows Poliwrath, Poliwhirl, and Poliwag to essentially play with no energy. They can use anything that's a colorless energy, they don't have to put those energy down. And I mean, you could really do some damage with that. I was gonna get a fresh hand here, but instead I'm gonna in a way just to kind of make it a little more difficult on him. And that's really what we wanted there. And that's what I'm talking about, is with Gallade, the game can change. One end, one sycamore, and the entire game, if you rewind the video 40 seconds or so, you're going to say, okay, he's down 2 prize cards. He's got some energy going, but what else has he got going for him? Now, he doesn't have a hand. He's got 1 Pokemon energized. And I'm taking likely 2 prize cards from him. What do I want? That one. One prize card. Probably should have pulled the Veltal up, but I wasn't even paying attention to the resistance. Dark Writing Plasma, full art, black and white promo. I mean, that's great, and he switched it out for me, because now I'm just going to do damage to him. And I haven't put in my Dimension Valley yet, because he doesn't know I have it, and I want him to use like a hammer and just think he's got it, and he just doesn't. He's just moving stuff around now, which I'm about to do the same thing, buddy. So now I am set up for the kill. He is going to lose 2 prize cards this turn. I don't even know if he notices it. And there we go. Like I said, game changer. I was down 6 prize cards to 2, and with 1 in, the entire board changed. Which I think is the purpose of N, but that much, changed that much. What is that? Are we 2 in a row? 3 in a row? I don't even know. Either way, I'm having fun. I love playing this deck. I don't even need to be on camera. And I've played this deck since 10 o'clock this morning. It's just awesome. I love summer break. My daughter's not in school. I don't have to be running around everywhere and juggling this and juggling that. I was able to get everything done this morning. Pay bills, pay rent, run to the bank. 2 banks. One mine, one my landlord's, and then grocery shop, deal with the AC guy. I mean, it was just so easy. I just need out of this. I'll get those cards back. That wasn't working for me. Regigigas. During your opponent's next turn, any damage done by attacks from the defending Pokemon is reduced by 40. Okay. Can I really? like I said, just that fast. 2 sycamores, which I threw away. I mean, look what I threw away. I only have 3 Mega Gallades. I threw away my only A spec, and there's no getting that back out. I have 3 Forretress. 2 of them could be locked in prizes. I don't know. My Skyfields are gone, and both my Sycamores are now gone. Was it worth it? Fitting to find out. I was thinking that if I had moved an energy over to the regular Gallade, that I could use piercing prizes and knocked out Tapu Koko, but that's actually, the Dimension Valley only covers the colorless energy. It doesn't cover the 3rd psychic energy, so, which was really confusing when I first used it. I was like, oh, I'm just gonna knock everybody out. Oh boy. Throwing away those Mega Gallades. It's okay. Unless he has a Max Potion or something here. Or pull something great out of his... and there's the supporter card. So... Unless he puts a Tapu Koko on the bench. Hammer time. If you saw my first video, I will never play hammers. I will never play grunts. I mean, it worked for him there, I guess. What did it do? It's really just a way to slow this match down. Can't slow this down. I think that's 3 in a row. Let's see what the win streak's looking like. Yeah. So, let's hope that we got one more match in us. Already at 30 minutes on this video. Sure you're loving hearing Roblox behind me. Let's just win this match and call it a day. Tomorrow, I don't know what I'm going to do. I have a doctor's appointment for my wife. She's 20 days until we have our little boy. And my hands are sweaty just saying little boy. It's scary, scary news. Although, couldn't be happier about it. It's definitely what we want to do. I think she wants to do it. She wants to. Rough start here. Pineco coming out up front. I mean, it's not a rough start. I got Hoop in hand, Bridget in hand. I'm gonna have a full bench at the end of this turn, and I'll get. Well, we'll see. Just gonna lay out my Gallades because I am gonna go ahead and end. I've already got my Pineco up, even though he could get burnt out by Fall Canyon almost immediately. But I need to get some energies rolling here, and maybe some Spirit Links. We can worry about evolving Pineco later down the line. I got Bridget back anyway. Woo! And I'll likely, depending on what he does here, I don't know what he's running. Looks like Incineroar, which is okay, I guess. See if he's running GX or the baby. Ooh. Let's get ourselves a fresh hand. Too many trainers. There, that's almost exactly what I was looking for. Once again, the scramble switch, unwavering blade, mention valley. It's just, man, it almost makes me want to build another psychic deck after this video, and I don't think I'm going to. Grunt. I don't think I'm going to. I think I'm going to use something I've built this past week with Mega Steelix. I don't know how people feel about the Mega Steelix. So I built this deck, and it was hard to energize in testing, but once I did, like, okay, I'm gonna put Sol Galeo, I'm gonna put a Metagross, I'm gonna put this many Steelix, I'm gonna put this many energies. Whoa, it got. I think I won like 9 matches in a row. You know, it was pretty good. We'll just swift lunge our way out there. And now, if he brings Torracat up, which I think he's going to, I've got damage across his whole bench. So I can move, oh my gosh. Okay, rewind back. I didn't say any of that. Jeez. I'm just gonna wait this one out. Let's go ahead and get us a fresh hand. Grunt, grunt, grunt. Dude, that's why you don't have any cards in your hand. You're playing with the grunts. Now you have a card. You're welcome. Well, what I was going to say is that he had damage on the Flareon and the Volcanion. I would knock out the Torracat, knock out the Volcanion, and lay some more damage on Flareon. It's not working that way right now. Still doesn't have any energy on Incineroar or Torracat. It's litter. Okay, so we are playing the GX. The GX, this is what I don't see very often anymore. So 20 more energy for each fire on your bench. That's fine. Let's go ahead and work our way out here. And if he wants Flareon out of this situation, he'll have to do so with a switch or some energies. Excuse me. Baby got gas. I mentioned earlier that my wife is pregnant. Pregnancy symptoms are, like, sympathy symptoms, real. I mean, really real. I have heartburn all the time. My feet hurt, and I got a burrito baby in here, and just, I mean, she got pregnant. Nah, we got pregnant. It's crazy. Roblox music. There you go, pull those energies off there. I don't need him attacking. Boom. There's 6 fresh cards for you. Just give me a Forretress. Jeez. So, I mean, he can attack a little this turn. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to lay down our mystery energy, and I'm not going to pay anything to retreat and back out. And then I'll energy switch up to my fresh Gallade. And that's why I run these energy switches. They're not in enough decks. Save that guy. You know what? We'll start putting energy on that Gallade. That's one thing about Incineroar, the HP is just usually with Mega Gallade, at least in expanded. You got 2 turns. Your opponent's attacker, the best attacker, is pretty much out. Oh jeez. Oh boy. Forgot about burning being 20. Keep hitting the microphone with my hat. Not used to wearing a hat. I've been out all day, so wear a hat today. I shaved my head, so not very pretty right now, if ever. Probably should have moved Pineco up. That's okay. We'll just let that turn go. Really not sure. Moving Incineroar to the bench right now, just okay. I mean, he's gonna take damage on the bench. It's gonna happen. And we'll get ready to switch Hoop out, retreat. And then we got 1. And then we got at least 1 prize card next turn. We'll be working on Incineroar. Tell you what this deck is incredible for. Psychic challenges. Do 750 damage to opponent's Pokemon. Like, first game, 750 damage. All day. I haven't had a daily challenge in front of me, at least a psychic one, for more than an hour. In 5 days, 6 days. Sorry, bro. So let me know what you guys think about this deck in the comments. Anything that you think we could do better with this deck? I know we didn't really go over deck list much. The only thing really interesting, in my opinion, outside the norm, is the scramble switch. The four pack of energy switches is also, I think, important in this deck. Oh, you know what? I've got 2,000 coins. Man, I should do a tournament video, event video. Watch, I'll get out on the first round though. I really want to buy another. What is this guy? Phantom Forces. Darker Eye. Comes with a coin. What coin? Is there any? Let's open that. I wanted to do that. Let's open both of them. I don't know. Let's open this one first. If we get anything good out of this one, we'll buy the Plasma Freeze. I just want to talk about that Plasma Freeze a little bit. That thing is awesome. I have like 3 or 4 of those Giratinas now. And I keep getting cool stuff out of it. I mean, I got like a full art Latios, a full art Deoxys, which I think is the most expensive card out of that set. Can't remember. Phantom Forces isn't something I've opened a whole lot of. Oh, I got 2 new trainers there. Spirit Tomb. I always like new cards. I am working on collection, so very cool. You know what? Coins are so easy to come by nowadays. Let's go ahead and do it, and we'll get out of this video after that. How many do I have? Okay, so I've only opened 3, which is fine. I thought I would open more, so I have little flutters in my chest. Oh my god, you're spending in-game tokens that didn't cost you anything. Nada? Well, got a Mankey. Beautiful. That's such a pretty card. I'll have to build a deck, like a Team Plasma deck one day. It's calling to me, look. Never really done those, so. Okay, I just want to thank you again for watching, and tomorrow let's do another expanded video and see how that goes, see what we can bring out of it. Not sure which one we'll do, but we'll figure it out as the night goes on. Leave me a comment in the comment section. Let me know what you'd like to see, whether it be expanded or legacy or standard, whatever it is. And then I don't know if you see here, I'm working on uncommon chests again. I've already got 21, so we will do that again. Yep, so just like and subscribe and check me out next time. And I appreciate you watching. Thanks so much.